shake.
See your face in the crowd, but you don't seem so far away. The only thing between us is empty space, empty space. And even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place than here with you now, here with you now. Here with you now. crowd, but you don't seem so far away. The only thing between us is empty space, empty space. Even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place. Here with you now, here with you now.
Chase the wind and touch the sky. A star's light shines on long after it dies. Oh, in the night, I live every day as if it's your last. Our memories been bright like beacons of the past. Oh, in the night, now we race against the sun. Now we race against the Now we race against the sun. Now we race against the sun.
What is going on, SSBL peeps? 334 days in the making. JY,
Well, who's counting?
I've been counting. I've been waiting for this day for such a long time. 334 days. I actually Googled that earlier. My last stream was July 23rd, 2020. And you know what happened in that stream? The Lumberjacks won the Super Series against the Bombers. So, and also, fun fact, we are back on My Ryzen. I was mentioning that to Zarby earlier. We're back on My Ryzen, where the Ryzen era began. So we
Really,
have...
I mean, here's the thing: is that the Ryzen era may have started that day, like started with you. It has continued, especially considering yesterday's games, and specifically that last game between the Vikings and the Knights. It is safe to say that every single SSBL game is in the Ryzen era.
Yep. And if you actually look at this, the graphic on your screen, and the heroic, there's actually only been one series where it's actually, you know, not been a sweep.
And it's the Lumberjacks.
And it's the Lumberjacks.
Who pulled off, that was a really good win, game one for them. They couldn't close out the series.
So,
but
will we have another sweep in the heroic here, or will the Knights bounce back? We're headed to Swagger for game 3, Hot Mike versus Toe Jam. Guaranteed to have 2 games here. If you're new to the stream, I'm Jay Watt alongside Fysak. And this is the conference finals, game number 3 in the heroic. And why is my game skipping?
yeah, I saw that. We're starting out great.
Starting out great. Don't know what that was about, but you know, it is what it is. I think we're nice and smooth now. And it's a 3-1 count here to McMaster, and this one's popped up behind home plate. And on top of the netting, full count here to McMaster to start the game. Oh, and a broken bat. She stays alive. The pitch is going to be hit to right field, and just like that, we're Already getting started.
I mean, Ben Tojam came in today, 16.2 innings, 16 hits, 13 earned runs, 20 walks, 15 strikeouts, 7.19 ERA, and we're seeing a little bit of that today. And I mean, it's just been a not great series for the Knights at any point.
And he bounces back there, so Mojo goes back up to neutral after tense. I think it was 8 pitches, and he got tense. And we got Judd French now. Watches the first one for a ball and fouls the second one away.
I'm pretty sure the Knights organization now has a sign underneath that says "owned by Judd French."
Yeah, I think
those first 2
yes,
games.
absolutely. This one's going to be grounded to Wiest at third. He'll make the play for out number 2, and that'll bring up Vicky Marshall.
Even that was planned. Judd French wanted to get thrown out there. The Knights did not throw him out. It was of his own volition.
Tojam will get Marshall to ground. That one's a 1-2 count. The pitch inside. It's now 2-2. And broken bat pops up, and Tojam makes the grab. The solo shot by the Vikings gives the Vikings a 1-0 advantage as we head to the bottom of the first. Alex Hatman facing Bruce Hot Mike, who is FISAC, a reigning champion.
Yeah, this season, 25.1 innings, 29 hits, 13 earned runs, a 4.62 ERA, 1.421 WHIP, coming over
And Hatman.
from the Falls.
Hatman with a single. Dribbles that one up the middle. So, Knights do get a base hit, but as we know, they can get base hits, not runs.
Yeah, no, the issue is not getting on base. The issue is knowing what to do when you're 180 feet from scoring.
It's touching the plate that you start at. And this one's up the middle. Back-to-back singles for the Knights here in the first. And it's Levi Booth.
All right, so we know they can do this. Can they get
And
a
then
run
they're
to
going to double
third?
steal. Oh, the double steal is successful. Second and third, nobody out. And this one's going to get by. That's going to score 2. The Knights take the lead here in the first. FISAC, buckle up. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
They remembered. Josh, they know how to play baseball again.
Hot Mike, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, no outs here in the first. And there's still speed on the base paths. Haley
Also,
Angeles.
what's up, robot?
They'll check Booth at first. A 2-2 count here to Haley Angeles. Oh, the check swing, strike 3, ringer up. Out number 1 brings up Andy Gibbon.
I'm just shocked that the Knights know how to score again.
Wow. Maybe it's Swagger Center. Maybe they needed to find their swagger.
Well, especially as Square and I was talking about yesterday, the Vikings just play so well over at Shaka. And especially here, given the outfield size, like someone like Hatman, for example, still not a strong arm, but in Swagger Center, not as much as a liability as he is in Shaka.
I'm pretty sure that was 3 straight losses for the Knights at Shaka as well. Ending the season with the walk-off for the division, and then 2 straight losses yesterday. And here we have Vinny Bates, a 1-2 count, runner at first, 2 outs. And the pitch from Hot Mike is going to jam him, and that's going to find the fencing behind home plate. 27th pitch on the way, and this one's going to be hit weakly to Noodles Nunez. Knights strike back 2-1 as we head to the second. Donnie Driver will lead things off here for the Vikings.
Already eventful. This is more reminiscent of what we saw from the beginning of the
Oh,
season.
and there we go.
Yeah, the beginning of the season, Knights took the first one 10-8, and then the Vikings took the second one 8-6. High scoring affairs. It's really just been that play-in game in postseason that's been more of a pitcher's battle. But now with this number 3 matchup, we're seeing a little bit more of these bats come to life.
This ball is going to be hit to left. That one will be off the wall and foul. It's a 2-1 count here to Noodles Nunez. Oh, that one finds his own to full count. Payoff pitch on the way. Strike 3. Raises that one by him at 98 miles an hour, and here's Riley Reed.
Number 69.
Riley Reed's been really a linchpin for the bottom of this order this season. 17 for 44 this season, a 386 average. That's not including postseason, but having a Kerwin Carp season.
This one hit to left. Sliding is Angeles. Does make a nice stop, though. Saves a potential run.
Now batting, the third
And here's
baseman,
Gage Deputy.
number 10.
How trippy would it be if the Knights and Vikings switch places and the Vikings are unable to have common sense?
I don't know. And there's a strikeout, another strikeout for Toe Jam. I think that's number 3.
The catcher, number 45.
And here's Kazuya Mayuki.
15 for 56 in the regular season, a 268 average, 749 OPS. Not bad given his stats.
2-1 the count. The pitch from Toe Jam just misses. It's a full count. Runners will be going here with 2 outs. He fouls it away. Pitch, Toe Jam outside. Bases now loaded. For Lindsey McMaster, who had the solo shot. Can they score here with 2 outs? Toe Jam finds the zone with the first pitch. And quickly ahead, 0-2. Grounder to rock back, backhanded, and in time for out number 3. So bases loaded, they leave them loaded, and we head to the bottom of the second.
I think it was Whitney who brought it up yesterday that the Vikings, even though they have a 2-0 lead in this series, they have left some base runners so far. And now with the Knights waking up offensively, how much will it impact them here in Game 3?
We shall see as Hot Mike finds himself a strikeout.
Now batting,
And here's Weist.
third baseman, number 20.
Weist 18 for 59 this season, 305
up.
average.
Up the middle, but Weist is slower than Christmas.
Now batting, the designated
Here's Dave Sacred.
number 21.
You know, I gotta say, it's so unique to cast. Casting with everybody is so different. This is like the first dual cast you've ever done, I think, for a
Yep.
Majors game.
Yeah, I was, doing my due diligence and, keeping up with the stream from yesterday, and you guys mentioned it, and I was like, yeah, I'm just sitting, laying on my bed watching, and I'm like, yeah, that's a true story. Never done a dual cast.
Meanwhile, Zarbi realizing that they haven't the miss odds. It's honestly, it's like old times, man. Zarbi's in the chat, you're commentating.
What is going on? The world is coming to an end.
The center fielder, number 41.
Judd French, 0 for 1 thus far, and he hits this one. Stopped by Weist. The throw will not be in time.
Now batting, the right fielder, number
French on
37.
first. And he'll be stealing the throw. Not going to be in time. And in the dirt. They're going to
I
run
feel
on
like-
Bates all day.
I feel like after this series, there needs to be a shirt added that's like the Vikings logo, and it says "Property of Judd French."
Okay, I'm down. I'm down for that. It'll be up tomorrow, regardless of the outcome. This one's a hit and run. Oh, Shaz Leathers can't make the catch. The throw home. Good! Oh my God! The throw home in time. What is going on here in the SSBL? The Ryzen era is back.
He hesitated in between second and third, but I thought he
And a
had it.
strikeout ends the inning. Welcome to the conference finals, game 3 here in the heroic. Oh my Lanta, we got ourselves a doozy here. That one's gonna be extra bases. That could be a triple for Hatman. Hatman's gonna round first, head for second, but French will get there in time. Mojo boost.
Now batting, the first base.
How many
That-
hits is that for the Knights so far today?
25.
That's 4 hits so far through the first 2 innings.
That's incredible. And they've actually scored they've got 2 runs for it too.
Yeah, they're not 0 runs on 13
Oh,
hits.
that one's gonna get by. And they have a runner 90 feet from home with nobody out here in the third. And it's a full count here to Shaz. Check swing, rung him up.
Now batting, the right fielder, number
Levi Booth had the 2 RBIs that gave the Knights the lead.
Gunned down French, and he's 18 for 64 in the regular season, 281 average, 934 OPS.
And he'll draw the walk. Haley Angeles. Here's the thing. Do they steal? Will Booth steal?
fielder, number
You know what? Go for it. Like at this point,
Hard hit ball.
everything's working out.
Oh no. The double play Dragon special leaves the runner at third. Wow. Runner at third, nobody out.
now batting,
Nothing. That's okay. So the Knights are back. Knights are
there we
back.
go.
Their Knights are
I'm-
back.
I was gonna yell at Hatman at third for not going home, but it ended up not mattering with the Dragons return there. Just a really poorly hit ball there to first that just gave it the opportunity.
Toe Jam finds himself another strikeout. That's number 4.
number 6.
No, number 5. Wow, Toe Jam after giving up the solo shot at his first battery faces. He's now got 5 Ks to his name. He's
Man, this-
ahead.
This postseason, like I don't know if you agree, but it just feels like aside from that one game in the wild card, it feels like this entire postseason has been a blessing from the Ryzen gods with just how amazing it's been.
This ball's hit deep to center, but caught by Hatman. I agree. I think this has probably been one, like, through and through every series, probably one of the most intense postseasons we've had in the 6 seasons now of the SSBL. Because no matter if it's a sweep or not, those games were close. Those games were tight. I think yours was, it is what it is.
Yeah, well, I mean, even in that series in the first game, like the Dragons really came back in that one. It was
Knights.
very much reminiscent of what happened in Game 1 of High Rollers Bombers, where yes, the final score line was by like 3 runs, but it was actually a lot closer than that. And I'll go ahead and jar myself for that.
You're fine. First and second, nobody out for Rock back. And this one's going to be hit to left. That's going to get down for a base hit. Runner will round third. Donnie Driver will just throw the third. Knights up 3-1.
Now batting,
Kenya Weiss now 0 for 1.
number 20.
Nobody out. 7 hits given up by Hot Mike. This one's going to be popped up. Info fly will be called. No, wow. Even though it's every time in that distance in the outfield when I do a sim, they'll call the infield fly.
Now batting,
I mean,
Every
it's
single time.
nearly halfway to the wall.
It happened the other day when I was doing a sim. This one, is this gonna hit the? Okay, this one's gonna fall short.
Infield fly.
No, I was thinking that one's actually going to hit the wall because sometimes the outfielders will play it. So that one was well short though. But here's Hatman though, 2 for 2, halfway to a cycle. He's got runners at the corners, 2 outs, and a 1-1 count. That one finds his own. 2-2 here to Hatman. Jammed. This one's hit to left, and Donnie Driver will make the catch. Jammed him on that one. We head to the 5th. 3-1 the score. Knights with the advantage.
Now batting. the
Just looked it up here. So as much as we talk about the Vikings' advantage in Shaka, where they were 7-1 this season, Vikings 6-1, or rather the Knights 6-1 at the Swagger Center in the regular season. When it comes to the postseason, they have been
Now batting.
2-1 so far. So 8-2 for the season at home.
That's a pretty hefty stat there.
I'd feel the same way with the Viking stat. Well, it turns out if you go 11-3 in a season, you do pretty well at home.
Oh, what a stop by Back. The throw, not in time.
Now batting. the designated
Nice stop, though, by Back.
number
Here's Hatmore. Toe Jam, just over 70 pitches. Here in the 5th. This one's popped up. Will it get out of play? Yes, it will find the seats. Just on top of the dugout. It's an 0-2 count to Hatmore. They'll check the runner. The pitch to Hatmore. Dribble to why dive? Why? That's a double play.
Now batting. The center field.
He looked like a geriatrical man out there that time. He looked like he just got like he was doing like that Pilates in the pool, but it's out of water.
And we got Judd French, runner at second with a 1-1 count, and he'll get this one by. Kenya Weiss didn't get close on that one. The throw from Haley Angeles at home. No! Bates!
Now batting. The right fielder.
Bates!
Number 37.
He was dead to rights, but Bates, man, just couldn't hold on.
Put in Neville Smiley. 3-2 the score, and Vicky Marshall is up.
Listen, put Neville Smiley in, and then you can send him to the retirement home after this.
Yes,
series.
afterwards. Oh my.
The right
Bates!
fielder, Number 47.
First and second, 2 outs for Donnie Driver. Toe Jam can't find the zone. 2-2. Strike 3 called, and Donnie Driver will sit down.
Not too bad from Toe Jam for a start, and I think like if you're the Knights, you don't necessarily hate that he's got that many pitches. Newman's looked good out of the bullpen.
This
Dante
ball's hit
Saul's
deep
looked
to
good.
left.
Oh,
Donnie Driver not even close on that one. And that's a leadoff double.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Bates is going to have to make that up at the plate. I can't get over that one. Levi Booth, though, is up, and he's got a 1-1 count.
well, especially with just how close these games have been. Like, any opportunity to score runs you have to take because it's just been on a knife's edge this entire series.
Hot Mike with a full count to Booth. Oh, just misses.
Now batting.
Hot Mike's probably at the end of his... Where's he at? Oh, he's only at 70. Thought he was a lot further along than that.
No outs though here in the 5th.
No outs, runners at first and second. You know how that can change. A tense Haley Angeles. Wait, she got the error on that? There's no way that she went down because of that throw.
Or maybe it's from the Dragon Special.
Maybe. There's the Mojo boost though. I was about to say Bates should be going. He should have got the Mojo. Andy Gibbon, bases loaded, nobody out. Can the Knights find at least one run? Popped up. This will be it. This will be the run. Judd French will make the catch. Runners will tag and advance. Runners at the corners at the 4-2 ball game, and here's Vinny Bates. Could be 4-1. And he'll hit this one nearly to the same spot. And another run will come in. So we got back-to-back sacrifice flies. And now a 5-2 advantage for the Knights.
basically blood for blood there. Give up the run, but then still earned the run for that sack fly.
And that'll be out number 3. So they get 2. And we head to the 6th. 5-2 advantage for the Knights. Noodles Nunez,
Number 11.
who I just deem as like the hero when it comes to the Vikings. He's actually just been a hero his entire career. I'm pretty sure he hit a pinch hit walk-off when he was on the Walkers in a pretty crucial game a few seasons ago.
Yeah, we were talking about it in the divisional. He might be one of the flashiest second basemen in the league.
Yes, his plays at second, his backhanded no look, it's nutty. Noel Newman will come in though, so we'll Dante Smalls is reserved at least, probably till the 8th. And that one's going to be
The third base.
an easy play.
Number 10.
Gage Deputy grounded to rock back and back with back-to-back plays. Bottom of the 6th and the bottom of the Knights order.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 20.
Kenya Weist was all over the place in the offseason. Found a home here with the Knights. He's got an 0-2 count here against Hot Mike, and this one's hit hard to Nunez.
Now batting, the designated.
Pretty sure they were close to in the offseason, like creating a like special support service just for Kenya Weist for the number of teams that he went to and from.
Counseling. Need the counseling. 1-2 to Sacred. That just misses. Okay, that one definitely missed. Full count. Grounder to Nunez. Nunez making the plays here. And here's Hatman.
Now pitching.
And here's Burt Barnstormer.
Barnstorm in the regular season, 18.2, 23 hits, 10 earned runs, 4.824 ERA, 1.72 WHIP.
Full count here to Hatman. Oh, a walk. That one just missed the zone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And here's Shaz Leathers.
20.
Shaz has been on a tear today. He's also halfway to the cycle, such as Hatman.
Not a cycle watch though. Not
Not
a
a-
cycle
no,
watch until we
Not
see a
yet.
triple.
Not yet.
The first sign of a triple immediately goes to a watch.
That's a hard hit ball though. Foul. 2-2 the count here to Leathers. The pitch from Barnstormer on the way. Fouled off once again. Leathers staying alive. And he hits this one hard to Nunez. Nunez, it's just the Nunez show. In the bottom of the 6th. We head to the top of the 7th. 5-2 Knights.
Now batting, the catcher.
The Vikings are still definitely in control of this series here, but they're starting to lose a grip on this game a little bit. They didn't really get past Newman last time that she was up. See if they can do something in the second time that they face her.
Yeah, Newman came in yesterday and pitched a pretty solid couple of innings
The first baseman.
before Dante Smalls came in. Base caught that one. And Newman with the 1-2 count to McMaster. And a strikeout for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated.
Hatmore 0 for 3 here in this game 3.
Yeah, I get more consistency from that number 2 spot, especially against the Knights here at Swagger Center.
3-1, he's got the advantage here. Right down the middle and right by him, that fooled him. That ball is hit deep to center. And that's what you get out of the number 2 spot. Solo shot for Hatmore. 428. And it's now a 2-run deficit.
Now batting.
Had 2 home runs during the regular season, but this one feels like the most important one so far.
Here's Judd French. Newman can't find the zone. That one would have been cranked. 3-1 the count. And he'll draw the walk. I would have pulled the trigger on that one. 3-0 pitch right down the middle.
Listen, this is just Judd French's world, and we're just living in it.
Pretty much. Here's Vicky Marshall. He's gonna run on Bates. Easy. All day, every day.
Did he even like break a sweat? I don't
No.
know if he's sweated the entire
that was
series.
into center.
It's happened too. If that's any other center fielder, that's potentially close, but not what happened there.
2 outs, runner at third. And it's a 3-1 count. Newman struggling. And it's a walk. Runners are at the corners now.
That last one wasn't even close.
No,
there.
she is struggling to find a zone. 2 walks. Oh my, that was closer than it should have been. Second and third for Donnie Driver.
Especially that being in the dirt, her arm and the.
That ball is cranked to center. Lined. Hatman caught. Wow. A line shot to center. Scared the crap out of me.
The right fielder.
Whew, boy, what a game.
19.
Just a bit more. Needed to hit the weight room on that one.
Unfortunately, the Vikings are not made up of all Judd Frenches, so he can
No.
only do as much as his team allows him to do.
Jeez. That would have taken the lead for the Vikings. That was nuts. 2-0 the count here to Angeles. Runner at first, nobody out. 3-0 count Barnstormer. Struggling here against Angeles. Finds the zone with a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Uh-oh. Checks on him twice. And then can't find the zone. 2 runners on. Andy Gibbon, 1 for 2.
The second baseman.
Back to that Hatman catch, though, that's where Swagger Center kind of favors him compared to Shaka. He's got pretty decent fielding, and that speed was able to close in on it. Where it's not
Runners
that
are
deep
going.
there.
Oh my, the hit and run was on. And executed to perfection. And the Knights get another run.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's Vinny Bates.
And to be fair, this isn't really too far different from what the Knights have done this series, except they're actually scoring the runs this time.
2-2 count here to Bates. Nobody out here. That one's gonna get through. Another run comes in. Runners at the corners. 7-3
Now batting.
in favor of the Knights.
Shortstop, number 33.
That ball is cranked. Rock backed on that one.
Well, you know, this is what you do if you're the Knights after the atrocity that was that game last night. This is the only acceptable response to have after that.
This is now the second out for Barnstormer. He has
We've
gone
seen this from
2/3.
him.
He's gone
We've seen this from
2/3.
him.
Yep, he's gone 2/3. 5 earned runs in 2/3 inning.
He
That's
struggled
insane.
against the Dragons as well. He was able to, I think he got pulled before the Dragons could complete the comeback, but he has not looked all that well this postseason.
Oh, Barnstormer with another walk as well.
Now batting.
The ultimate struggle bus.
Number 26.
3 walks, 5 earned runs. And popped up. Shallow. That one was, wow. That one hung up there.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 25.
Shaz Leathers 2 for 4.
Yeah, and Whitney bringing up a really good point. These two stadiums make for very different games.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, that one's gonna get by, but it is a walk, so does not matter. And there's no speed at second. Levi Booth 2 for 2 with a couple walks as well. Grounder, diving stop by McMaster in time. For the out, Knights get 5 in that one. We head to the 8th. Noodles Nunez 0 for 3.
Number 11.
The Knights still have a long way to go to get this series back to within their control, but they're looking to lock this up here to position themselves to at least force in another win at home before having to go to Shaka. So it's a long journey ahead if they want to try to reverse sweep. First time in the SSBL history that would have happened.
Yep. Never been a reverse sweep in a best of 5.
Number 69.
According to Whitney, Barnstormer gave up the same amount of runs last season as he did on that last home run.
Wow. That's insane. Newman, though, struggling. As the Vikings get themselves a 1-out single.
Now batting, the third baseman. Now pitching, number
Aldo Ship. Okay. Ship coming in.
This season, only 7.1 innings pitched, 16 hits, 9 earned runs, 6 walks, 3 strikeouts, 3 home runs, and 11.04 ERA, nearly a 3 whip.
Fun fact about Aldo Ship. He was like the ace in season 2 for the Knights.
Now batting,
Let's just say he's following a little bit.
number 45.
He does those geriatric dives like Tojian does.
But he does his job there. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Angeles, Gibbon, and Bates. And Barnstormer is still out.
Now batting,
For now.
the left fielder.
Never mind, he's staying in.
17.
Yeah, the issue for the Vikings as well is that he was rattled at one point, and he's a long reliever. So it takes a while to get his stamina down to the point in which he gets pulled.
He's facing Angeles. Walked twice already. She's got a full count here. A little bit of a butt scratch before this one. And another walk. 3 walks for Angeles.
Now batting, the second baseman, number
Knights feeling a little bit better playing in front of their home crowd. I mean, just complete difference from games 1 and 2 is what we're seeing from this team right here.
Yeah, this is a whole different team. Firing on all cylinders. Toe Jam came out. We thought he was going to get wrecked, and he came out and actually had a solid outing. If you think about it. Pretty solid for what he did, and he's rung up there.
Now batting, the catcher, number
Looks like
number 27.
Jack Undermeyer.
Well, better than Ship. 5.2 innings, 8 hits, 4 earned runs, a 6.35 ERA, 1.94 whip.
And that's a walk.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 30.
There's Rock back. Another walk.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 20.
This is the worst that I have seen the Vikings pitching so far in season 6. Just not finding a way to get outs. Except for right there.
And there's the double play.
Now batting, the first baseman. Now in the game.
Hey, it's Neville Smiley.
The defensive substitution before they send him to the old folks home this offseason.
Yep.
I'm assuming Dan's gonna do that.
Strikeout.
Now batting, the
Here's Hatmore.
hitter, number 17. Now batting, the center fielder, number 40.
2 outs. Judd French facing Aldo Ship. That one's off the glove of Weist, and we're still in Judd French's world.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 37.
This ball is hit to left field, and that ball is out of here.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 47.
A little bit of garbage time right now. I mean, because this one, unless barring a miraculous comeback with 2 outs here.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 11.
1-0 count here to Nunez. Vikings staying alive. Full count, payoff pitch here. 2 outs in the 9th. And a walk. Oh boy. Fisac. I'm scared.
Now batting, the
No, there's no way. There is no way that the Vikings come back. Dante Smalls is coming in. The big bad old man ship is out. Dante Smalls is here. It'll be okay.
What?
Dante Smalls is here. Listen, you gotta look at the bigger picture, man. There's no way that the Vikings come back here down 10-5. There's no way.
With 2 outs in the 9th inning.
There's no way.
To
There's no
move on
way.
to the Super Series? There's no way.
Here we go. 2-1. 2-1 is gonna be a ground ball right here. Here we go. Boom.
Ground ball foul to 2-2 count here to Deputy. Full count. Payoff pitch for all the marbles. Strike 3. Broken bat. The Knights win and force a game 4. 12 hits
Yeah.
apiece.
A little bit of a flipping of the guard here for these two teams. The Vikings not able to convert their base runners into actual runs, especially at the end there, making it a little bit more interesting. And then for the Knights, like actually learning how to play baseball again. It's nice to see that they know what the goal of the game is and how to actually win it. So, overall, by the way, first ever postseason loss for Hay. She was 4-0 up until this point. So that's not going down without a fight, but they still got a little bit of a road ahead of them if they want to reverse it.
Vikings struck out 9 times. Four of those players who struck out had 2 strikeouts apiece. Driver, Nunez, Deputy, and McMaster. Hot Mike will take the L. Toe Jam gets the W after starting off very poor Struck out 6. Not a bad showing for Toe Jam after that solo shot that started the game.
Yeah, he's able to sell himself, similar to kind of like Halliday yesterday. Halliday had a little bit of a rough go at it. She was able to come back and sell herself down. So the same thing here for Toe Jam.
And that'll set ourselves up with at least another game. So we'll add the third game up here onto the scoreboard. But we have game number 2, which is game number 3 of the Epic Conference Finals. High Rollers, Bombers. Bombers up 2-0. Don't go anywhere. SSBL will return.
Against the sun,
Apologies for the delay. A bit of a technical difficulty. While you're at it, why don't you submit your player if you haven't already for the upcoming Season 7 draft?
But I just gotta know one thing. Are
And that's an extended delay if I ever called one.
I'm just glad that we have it figured out.
Yeah. It was there's the Super Mega League was in there twice, and it's not one of them wasn't the actual games, and that was the problem. So it was saying, nah, we're not gonna fix your stuff, but we got it fixed. The most recent team pack that you sent me is in fact in play. Becky Foe's at number 4. And Dixon will start things off with a walk.
Now batting the second baseman, number 3.
Narcisio Dixon this season so far, in the regular season, 23.1 innings, 29 hits, 9 earned runs, 3.47 ERA, 1.54 WHIP.
And runner's going. Yeah, that's a stolen base. Easy for long stop. It's a full count here. Pitch count already at 12 here. And that ball is cranked. Well then.
The perfect amount of rigging to get ourselves a ball game.
Now batting the first baseman, number 89.
2-0 High Rollers. Popped up. Foul territory. Lexi Luther won't be able to make it there in time. And that's a strikeout. Frustrated was Max Range, and here she is. Becky Foe.
Oh, show a good player.
Oh gosh, I heard that yesterday. Liner to third.
Now batting the third baseman, number.
Wonder if Sanchez will play center today.
Yeah, we did confirm, by the way, that it's because
The May Bruce swap.
because Whitney does in fact not have outfielders that could come in, and like there could be switches that the game makes, but in terms of direct like people to come in from behind, he does not have any.
All right. Austin Floston, the rookie. Doing what rookies do. Throwing a couple pitches. And O'Connell is on board, and here's Hamish.
And we actually don't really have that stats on Floston because he did spend a large amount of time in the minors, then came in a relief role.
Uh-oh, this one's going to be grounded to second. A flip to Turnpike for one. Dragon special
Now batting the left fielder.
brings up Bonetti. I like
Bonetti?
Bonetti.
Yeah, Benetti, especially as he's going to get on board here. He's recovered a little bit, had a kind of off series against the Serpents. Has really started to piece it back together. Still not what he did against the Cyclones, but looking better.
Whitney, it was a long delay because of a save issue. Sanchez will pop this one up. Hey, Bonetti slid into third right there. That's a real ball player right there.
He's still young. He's still trying to cement himself. Like he spent a lot of time in the minors, so he's just trying to show
He just
that
wants to get his clothes dirty to say, hey, I did something. Oh boy. Vic Turnpike. You know, he's definitely Turnpike's been here before.
Yes, he has played at Emerald Dome before. You're correct.
In the Epic Conference, in a conference finals, excuse me. He was in the Heroic back in season
Now batting the catcher,
3.
number 57.
Really? Turnpike's to season 3.
Well, he came in season 2,
Ah.
but Dragons versus Knights was the heroic conference finals in season 2. Moonshots. He was with the Moonshots in season 2 and 3. When did he move again to? Was that 5?
Actually, in the SSBL team history, I don't know if I've gotten that far with it.
Steve Wright.
So
Yeah,
he was
he's
a-
a beast, so I don't think I've been there.
Yeah, he was a Moonshot for the majority of his career, and Floston
Now
with the
batting,
strikeout.
the catcher, number 35.
Yeah, Turnpike was a moonshot for a long time.
Designated hitter.
And here's Trenton Pearson. Pearson showed up this in this postseason, at least in this series. I know he had some struggles in the Cyclone series. I don't recall the Serpent series, but he's kind of showed up here in these first 2 games as we head to the
And-
third.
Noteworthy is that he actually stayed up when Cray Cray went down, which is why Pablo Sanchez gets to play at center when Nate Bruce gets subbed out.
Oh boy.
But yeah, Pearson, to be fair, has earned his keep as well. Couple of long shots. Not necessarily been an impact player per se, but you know he's a little bit more shaky than. But then he's sliding in. Everyone's like, dude, relax. You're already gonna be on the roster next season. Like, don't gotta worry about it. Whereas Pearson, if he wants to stay up for next season, he's got to put in a little bit more work.
They check Omen a couple times there. And Longstop will pop this one up shallow left. Beatrice Tanner also been here. Season 3. Well, actually, she's been here twice, season 2 and 3, I believe.
He did the player history on her.
Beatrice Tanner,
I did not.
Serpents. Serpents.
Serpents and then Wrong Fielders. She was on Serpents for season 2.
Serpents. Oh
think she's
yes,
on
she did
Rockford
not
season
win. Yes, she did not. She was not part of the winning team. She won and then was canned by Dean. And went and hung out with me at the Wrong Fielders.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 89.
Here's Max Range, 0 for 1. Runner at second, 2 outs. One, 2. Dribbler. He stays with it, and Dixon gets through the third. We head to the bottom of the third. Bruce, Tanner, and O'Connell.
Now batting,
I know that it was mentioned yesterday about Tanner being in the 9 hole.
That's something that it's sort of like a Whitney special. He really likes to have an impact player at the bottom of the order. Sanchez was serving that duty for a while, but now it's Tanner, and they've kind of basically like flip-flopped a little bit. As Sanchez is now the number 4 hitter.
And Floston
now
with a walk, and here's Beatrice Tanner.
number
She had a shot yesterday.
And this season, 13 for 49, 265 average, 900 OPS, but really has turned it on here in the postseason, especially batting in that 9 spot.
Floston can't find the zone. 3-1 the count, and that's another walk. Floston struggling here. Rookie mistakes.
number 10.
First and second. Nobody out for Billy O'Connell. This is not someone you want with runners in scoring position. And that's why that ball is hit deep to center field. And the Bombers take the lead.
Once again, Billy O'Connell. It's the former ball player special here. Tanner getting the walk, and then O'Connell clutching it up. They had a really good synergy in the first game of the season, And then since then, it's been kind of off and on between the two of them, haven't synergized well. But now with Tanner at the bottom of the order, they're really feeling like they're synergizing when it comes to going back to the top of the order in between innings.
And they actually were teammates in season 2 as well. Tanner and O'Connell both on the Serpents. Fun fact.
They're like very good platonic friends.
Yes,
They-
all
they
platonic.
always have-
All platonic. Yep.
Number 4.
We'll see what the lower suggestions will come up with that after that one.
That's what makes it so unique. Ooh,
Ooh, just in time. This one's just fair down the left field line. Runner will round third, head for home. Long stop with the noodle arm.
Ooh.
Now batting, the
See, now we're getting back into Benetti's territory. RBI doubles.
Yep, runner at second. Sanchez hits this one into right. Benetti will stop at third. Runners will be at the corners for Lexi Luther.
first baseman, number 20.
If there was such thing as rookie of the playoffs, this would this is who would be it. Rookie of the playoffs right here, Lexi Luther.
She's had some absolute dingers this postseason. And you know that's been the Bombers. That's why they're the 5 seed. Was their offense didn't really produce up to the level that they're at. But we've been seeing here in the postseason them just absolutely turn it on.
Okay, Dropkin is in early.
Player of the series for the Bombers, Peach Dropkin.
In this game, it's Austin Floston. Alyssa Sass, the only Sass with a championship in the SSBL. The 2-2 count. Full count. Bases loaded, nobody out. Swing and a miss.
Now batting, the designated
That
This is where
one was a
Pearson has to
meatball.
rake it. This is where Pearson has to absolutely rake it. And I do want to bring up, yes, Floston is definitely the MVP for the Bombers so far this game, but Dropkin is, you cannot overstate how much she has benefited the Bombers this entire series.
1-2 count to Pearson. Popped up foul territory. Wow.
now batting,
Looking like the Vikings right now, the Bombers are.
May Bruce. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Dropkin. Up the middle base hit. 1 run comes in to score, and a second is crossing home plate, and it's a 6-2 game.
shortstop,
And
You know,
rem-
and this is why it's so puzzling when the AI subs out May Bruce, because like, yeah, she's not as good of a batter as some of the others, but like, she is like exactly what the Bombers need at that number 8 spot.
This one's hit to right. Stradley makes the catch. You know, I definitely agree. And we're going to head to the 4th. Bombers put up 6 in the bottom of the 3rd.
now batting,
But here's Becky Foe. She's 0 for 1 today. Second plate appearance. Facing Dixon. And Dixon ahead 0-2. Jams her. Becky Foe 0 for 2 so far.
The High Rollers are going to have to find a way to get through this without Becky Foe. Not because Becky Foe can't be a part of it, but because we've seen this entire series that Foe has been doing all that she can in that DH role, but she's just not getting the support from her team.
That one's just fair down the left field line.
now batting, the shortstop, number 20.
Vic Turnpike. Runner at first, 1 out. Popped up in the infield, just where the outfield grass meets the infield dirt.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And here is Kent Strudley, former Bomber.
That was a little poetic the way you described that last pop-up. I almost expected you to delve into like a Robert Frost-esque like monologue.
No, that's called Eric Nadel. Eric Nadel, the voice of the Texas Rangers. Very descriptive, but I love that guy. He calls a lot of losses.
The second baseman.
Well, to be fair, the Rays have been calling a lot of losses lately.
All high. Nope, outside. Nope, inside.
This ball is hit to the moon. And caught. That one was a sky high shot to center. Straighten that out, and he has another one.
See, should I add a chat command to the moon, and it means caught in center?
Yes.
It'll be like the next Jack. All right, let me get Moobot out.
Steve Wright.
Come here, Moobot.
And Hamish Rifleman. Gonna pop this one up behind home plate.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here's Bonetti. Bonetti Spaghetti. Okay, umpire. 0-2.
See, that's the issue with Benetti. Is he just doesn't know what to do when he's not in an RBI
No,
opportunity.
no. You need someone in on second or third. Arcane Uptown. Uptown's been around the block as well.
He did hit a dinger yesterday as well.
I do recall that one. That one was deep, if I'm not mistaken, to like right center. Was it like center, right center?
Yeah, and it was right after I said that like the bottom half of the order has got to produce for the high rollers.
Steve Wright. Nope, that's high.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 25.
This one's hit to left and sliding catch by Tyler Bonetti. Now that's Bonetti Spaghetti right there. That's what he was doing sliding in the third. He was practicing. For that moment.
He's trying to make sure that he gets that spot. And everyone's like, dude,
You're
you are
here.
already
You're
you
here.
are starting in the postseason. Like, you're fine. You've got it.
Lexi Luther. 0 for 1 with
We
a
went
walk.
to Things Remembered and engraved this ball for your locker. Like, dude.
1-2 to Luther, and she breaks her bat. This one on the left side of the infield. Blind Ollie finds it and makes the play.
Batting, the catcher, number 35.
Here's Alyssa Sass.
Nope, that's high.
All right, here we go.
Off the plate.
By day, she works at a vet clinic. By night, she plays for the Bombers.
Nope, inside.
And she got herself a 3-1 count here against Dropkin. Popped up behind home plate. And this one is popped up, also hit to the moon. Wow. What is going on?
Now batting, the second
To the moon! And that will end the inning.
Wally Woolley. Got the high rollers started, but Dixon has found his zone,
Ball inside. Take your base.
but not that zone. He walks Woolley.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Narciss Zone Dixon.
Narciso. Dixon. 1-1 count here to max range. And tough dive, but nice little play over there by Lexi Luther. This ball will be hit to right, and Hamish can't make the catch there. 1-2. They'll check the runner.
Gord was asking me about the pronunciation of Oh,
Okay,
nice thumb
Alyssa
down.
Sass. And a snag by Billy O'Connell. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, the designated
The Hamish rifleman, like he was saying, like, is it like Amish? He's like, I've never met a Hamish in my entire life.
It's Hamish. Hamish.
It's definitely Hamish.
I'm pretty sure Hamish, like that. I'm pretty sure it's in Braveheart. Isn't that like his best friend?
now batting,
Hamish sounds like a dude that gets beat up when he goes to middle school in Scotland.
Braveheart. I'm pretty sure his best friend, his name is Hamish. Could be
Are
wrong.
you sure it's not just Mish?
Who knows?
And
Pearson draws the walk.
He's always like, hey, Mish.
now batting, the center fielder, number 3.
I love that movie. Braveheart's such a good movie.
Steve Wright.
But we're watching something else. We're watching the SSBL live on Twitch. Epic Conference Finals Game 3. It's a 6-2 lead for the Bombers. That one's... What? What was that?
Gregory.
Water, earth, air,
Now batting,
fire.
the shortstop,
That ball's like, I really wanted to be fair, bro.
The Air Force has got it. That's where I've heard Hamish before. Hunger Games.
Off the plate.
Oh, that's another place. But someone definitely should check the Braveheart reference. I'm almost certain, and that's a Bomber special.
Wow, you called that a little bit too early, but it still worked out. You almost had that.
I didn't think he was gonna make it. Hey, it wouldn't be the first time. Remember good old Went? You weren't around at this time. Went Plaintiff was about to catch out number 3. That would have, I think, advanced the Walkers in the playoffs. He dropped it. So it wouldn't be the first time that that's happened.
I don't know if you saw what I posted in the SSBL chat a while ago, but I have like a 5-1 record against the Walkers.
Yeah.
Which feels really good as a Dragons. Now I'm absolutely crap against everyone else, and 1-5 against the Jacks.
Ugh, Hamish. Can't make it there.
Too busy thinking about the pronunciation of his name.
Right?
now batting, the third baseman, number 40.
Blind Ollie.
Nope, that's high. All low. That's
Is Amish Rifleman, is that like more so like a in terms of a Buffalo Bills quarterback? Like, is he like locked in? How accurate is he? He's got aim. Ish.
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 Professor, as a Dragon special is right in front of our face there. Professor, when in college, told us if we ever needed to, like, he was a math professor, and he was like, you know what? When you're using decimals and stuff, you know, it's always good to just add ish to it when you're doing math. This ball's hit the left. That's gonna be off the wall. That's gonna be extra bases. Oh my! That almost went into the dugout.
The catcher, number 57.
But he said, but here's his my professor's example. 2 + 2 is 4-ish. Oh, and this one's gonna get by Sass. And now we're back to the game.
Yeah.
It's a 2-1 count. Runner at third, 2 outs. And this one's, oh no, tough dive. Run will come in to score. 6-3.
Batting, the center fielder,
Islanders didn't win that game too, but Uptown was a spark for them. Should be a spark for them here as Leverage coming in. So far in the regular season, nice grab there to end the inning. But Jose Leverage, 8.1 innings pitched, 3 hits, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts, no 0 ERA.
fielder,
Granted, if he pitches like 1 more out, he'll qualify in terms of meeting the minimum number of innings pitched to qualify for the ERA stat.
Grounder to Dropkin.
now batting, the third baseman, number 6.
outside.
Out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 20.
This one's up the middle. As Fisak can't get the command to work.
Now pitching,
I'm trying.
number
Oh,
48.
oh.
And here's Raul.
Steve Wright.
There we go.
Ball high. Nope. Nope, that's high. Nope, ball four.
And that's a walk by Gillette.
Now batting,
And here's Trenton Pearson.
designated hitter, number 13.
That's inside. Be right. Be right.
Out number 3. We're headed to the 8th. High Rollers trail by 3 in an elimination game.
Now batting,
Is this about to be the most intense 2 innings that we're about to get, or are we about to get a snooze fest?
Nope, that's high.
We started off with the top of the High Rollers lineup against Jose Leverage.
It won't be as much of a snooze fest
Oh.
as. Ooh, nice beat out there, but it won't be as much of a snooze fest as that game 3 against the Serpents. That one was just an absolute blowout against the 1 seed.
Wally Wooly.
Nope, nope. That's high.
2-1. 3-1. Leverage can't find the zone.
Steve Wright.
There it is. Payoff pitch coming from Leverage. Strike 3 called. Wally Wooly, sit down.
batting, the first baseman, number 89.
And that brings up Max Range.
Be right.
He's 0 for 3 today.
Ball high.
He's supposed to be a linchpin of this High Rollers offense as a season 5 draftee.
That's high.
Oh no.
You're up.
Oh!
Sass is on fire today. That's 2 for Sass. Oh, Leverage! Leverage with 2 Ks. Sass with the CS.
Now batting, the center fielder, number
That was quick. That ball is hit to left.
And to think that the AI would rather have Alfred Delia there and then Sanchez out of position at center. Hashtag free May Bruce from the AI.
For real.
That's down.
7-3 the score here. Nobody out, and they're going at Tanner's head there. Full count, that one's going to miss the zone.
now batting, the second baseman.
And here's Billy O'Connell.
10.
Be right. Nope.
I mean, so far, Raul Gillette is not the best that the High Rollers can get.
No, not the best. Struggling.
I can't think of that song without thinking about the Dr. Disrespect.
That ball is hit deep to right. And out of here. Second home run for O'Connell. Off the foul pole.
Now batting,
Yeah, Whitney bringing up in the 9 games of the postseason, they've hit more home runs than they did in the regular season. Like, this is an offensive like renaissance for this Bomber squad. They've turned it on here in the postseason, and they're
Hitting
looking well on their
bombs.
way.
Hitting bombs. That's what they're doing.
And unlike the High Rollers, they're not hitting them to the moon.
the left fielder, number 4.
Tyler Benetti. Benetti Spaghetti. He's 2 for 4. And that's up the middle. 3 for 5 is spaghetti.
Surprised he didn't slide into first there.
Right, head first. And here's Sanchez. Nobody out still here in the 8th. The veteran Sanchez.
Nope, that's inside. Steve Wright. Foul ball. Nope, that's outside.
Slow roller for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman. Now pitching.
Finally
number
able to
41.
find something, but just this will be an outing that Raj would like to forget.
Yeah,
I mean, his
absolutely.
team already down 2 games in the series. Liv Pohl coming in to, will most likely be her last appearance this season. 9.2 innings in the regular season.
Hard hit ball to
9 hits.
Woolley.
Ooh,
Now batting,
6.52 ERA for Pohl being in the regular season.
All right, so Sass might be 0 for 3, but she has thrown out 2 runners trying to steal.
Off the plate.
And that's massive in this series.
Ball outside. Be right.
What's massive is just this performance by the Bombers. I mean, this is a statement. I mean, to go from the 5 seed, especially, you know, a team that like they had to go to 5 against in season 4, and this time taking care of business and what's looking like 3. Like the High Rollers. can
This
still
ball's hit to
come back.
right. Strudley over the shoulder makes the catch. We're headed to the 9th inning. High Rollers need 6 runs just to keep this game going.
now batting,
Becky Foe shut down today.
number 20.
And this is a sub that we've seen a lot happen for the Bombers. Reynolds coming in defensively for Luther.
Leverage is locked in.
Nope, that's low. That's inside.
3-0 count to Foe. Foe cranks that one, but it's foul. 3-1 the count. Swing and a miss. And Foe diving, making the catch is Sanchez.
Batting, the third baseman.
Sanchez.
Number 40.
What a play. Foe goes 0 for Foe.
I like it.
2 outs. The Bombers are 1 out away from becoming Epic Conference champions. Jose Leverage
Steve Wright.
facing Vic Turnpike.
Foul ball.
1-2. Swing and a miss, and the Bombers are your Epic Conference champions. They sweep the High Rollers. And in Game 3, make an absolute statement with a 9-3 victory at home. Fysak, what are your thoughts?
Well, I mean, first, congratulations to Donut Boy and the High Rollers. I mean, every single season they are competing since they entered the league in season 4. They have made to the conference finals twice and made to the divisional once. So, I mean, this is a team that is not going away. They've always been a powerhouse in the Epic since they've come in. So, you know, props to them for their season that they had, especially winning their division. But I mean, it's just the Bombers are on some different type of drug this offseason, man, or this postseason, and it's the tenacity that we are seeing, and specifically the tenacity from the offense to go to 3 against the Cyclones, get through, to go to 3 against the Serpents and get through, and now just a statement 3-0 sweep of the High Rollers. And you know, when the Bombers sold off everybody at the end of season 4, I was definitely one of those to say, what are they doing? But here they are after that forgettable rebuild season, going back to the Super Series. I mean, Whitney has a winning record for in the postseason as well now. So I mean, just an absolutely dominant series by the Bombers, well deserved, and excited to see what they can do for the Epic and the Super Series.
And who will they face? That's the big question. Dixon gets the win here. Leverage, absolute monster out of the pen, going 2 1/3, just giving up 1 hit, striking out 3. Floston, the rookie, goes 2 innings, 6 hits, 6 earned runs, walked 3. That's a rough outing. And then you look at Dropkin. Dropkin came in 4 2/3, 3 hits, no earned runs. But then Gillette, the worst the man can get, goes 2/3 of an inning, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 3 walks, 2 bombs.
Yeah, again, just the High Rollers, tough break here in the conference finals. The Bombers were just the better team, but High Rollers are not going anywhere too soon here. They still got plenty of talent they can build around, especially with that pitching core that they've got. So they're not going anywhere, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them back here next season. They just were not the better team here.
All right, we're going to Game 3 tonight, which is actually Game 4 in the Heroic Conference Finals. Knights took Game 3. They're 2-1. They're still down in the series. Can they even it up? Or will the Vikings go on to face the Bombers in the Super Series? Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Close your eyes, seek paradise. Won't change your mind. Can't shape the lights. I'll take the chance and roll the dice. I want it all, just for the night. I live it out like I'll never die. I lose my head in the starry skies. Can't change me down, I feel so alive. Back down, only one way out. I let you run my life. Now you won't get me down. Untamed, guess I lost my mind. You turn me inside out. No one can stop me now. So turn up the light. Turn up the light. This is what I waited for. 'Cause the clock keeps ticking, hard for me to keep up. I can't take it no more. 'Cause the time keeps turning, feels just like it speeds up. It's what I waited for. Close your eyes, seek paradise. Won't change your mind. Can't shape the light. I'll take the chance and roll the dice. Just wanna feel the stars surround. The atmosphere never to come down. I'll stand alone, whether right or wrong. It takes me home, right where I belong. Back down, only one way out. I let you run my life. Now you won't get me down. Untamed, guess I lost my mind. You turn me inside out. No one can stop me now.
Game 3 tonight. Game 4 of the Heroic Conference Finals. We're at the night. It's nighttime. Ready for some under the light action here at Swagger. Lacey Fellows
Almost
on the
sounded
mound.
like you had a stroke there.
Pretty much. Could have been. All right. Will we see the same result in terms of the offensive firepower that we saw from the Knights in the first game?
Yeah, they were able to actually convert those base runners into runs. Let's see if they can actually do that for the second game in a row. They're going to need to. And again, they still got a big thing to try and beat the Vikings.
This
at
ball's hit
shotgun.
deep to left, and Hatmore gets on the board early. You said it. You said it in game 1. You said the number 2 spot's got to show up. He hit a home run then, and well, here he is. Vikings up early again.
Now batting, the
They
center
still
fielder,
got to show up
number
throughout the
41.
entire game, except Hatmore didn't show up until the very end for the Vikings until it was too late.
And here's
Now here comes-
the ruler of the world,
Yeah, the ruler of the Vikings, or the ruler of the Knights at least.
Judd French. And that ball is cranked back at the wall and off the top of the wall. And Judd French is on a cycle watch. Cycle
Didn't even
watch.
slide! Didn't even slide!
Stand up triple for Judd French. Should have just went home. Fellows
the
is tense.
The Knights have an inappropriate place tattoo that has Judd French's name in a heart.
And that's a walk. I don't mind that walk at all, though.
Now batting,
I don't mind it. Gets a runner, and a Dragon Special is in play. Donnie Driver up at the plate here. They'll check the runner. Speed is.
At what point?
Oh,
does he just
no.
steal home?
Oh no! Oh boy! Fellows back up to neutral. 99 miles an hour on that one. It's a 1-1 count to Driver. 3-1.
Steve Wright.
Full count. Payoff pitch. Strike 3 called. Donnie Driver gets rung up once again.
now batting, the center fielder.
So Vikings take a 1-0 lead off the bat of Hatmore. And then here's Hatman.
Now batting, the first baseman, number
Who actually used to be named Alex Hatmore.
Really?
Yeah. Went through a name change. There was a lot of duplicate last names. And that was one that we're like, you know what, let's just change it. So
I'll
it
tell
turned
you
into
one
Hatman.
One that's trippy are the Halford brothers, and then
Oh, those are real people.
well,
The
and then
Halfords,
the-
those are friends from back home.
It just gets trippy because they have the same first initial. And the same thing with Brock and Buzz Yellow, actually.
Well, here's the other thing is it's also he's not in the league, but their oldest brother is named Cameron. So they're 3 C's. So real people, the Halfords. And the Knights in business, and that's a walk in the park for Shaz Leathers all the way home.
now batting, the second
It's nice to know that the Knights can score from second. It's
Andy
been a
Gibbon.
while.
Andy Gibbon, first and second. They'll check the run. Ooh, I got nervous and thought that was going to go to center. Oh, they had the steal on right there. 1-1 count. They won't steal. They won't try it again at least yet. 2-1.
Steve Wright.
This is gonna be
2-2.
a spicy game with Undermeyer on the mound for the Vikings. Knights need to take advantage here.
Popped up.
Infield fly. Yep.
There's the infield fly.
Now batting,
And here is Vinny Bates.
number 13.
Swing and a miss. That was a nice swing.
That's high.
He falls behind 1-2. The pitch is up the middle, back past the glove of Riley Reed. Runner around third, head home. And the Knights take the lead 2-1.
Now batting, the short
So far,
Brit.
very similar to our first game that we saw today.
Hello.
Very similar. And Rock back had a grand slam, didn't he, in that last game? Wasn't that a grand slam?
It was something close to that. If it wasn't a grand
Yeah,
slam, it
I'm
was at
pretty
least a
sure.
three-run.
No, I'm almost certain it was. I think we were just so shocked that it was hit that we didn't even pay attention to how many runners were on base.
The Knights had runners go across the plate, and that was the news.
Yes. Speaking of news, here's Noodles Nunez.
Okay, I know why people don't like me now. Oh my gosh, remember when I first entered the league and I just kept on making like bomber, I hardly know her jokes.
Steve Right.
That's all I did for like the first half of season 4.
That's high.
Here's Riley Reed.
Low. Right.
2-2. Fellows misses there. Full count to Reed. This one's hit to left. That'll be foul. And she'll draw the walk. So Reed
Now batting, the third baseman.
is aboard, and here's Gage Deputy.
That's down. Right.
1-1.
Right.
That one finds his own with 1-2 count to Deputy. Jam there. Leathers just sticks his own leather up and never can make that catch. And that one is to the moon.
You're up.
Start spreading the Nunez.
Number 45.
And here's
Jazz leathers today.
Kazuya Mayuki.
I want to Beatrice Tanner part of it.
Plum North. Plum North.
Plum North, Plum North.
Oh gosh, that was That was great. Back to baseball. Kenya Weast.
Off the plate.
2-2 the count to Weast. A little butt scratch from Undermeyer. That's a walk.
I got this. I got this. Hold
Now
on. Let me bring up Boobot again.
hitter, number 20.
Let's call it Anthem.
I was gonna do karaoke.
Karaoke, that's a good one too. Dave Sacred.
That sounds high. Nope, that's high.
3-1 count.
Nope, take the base.
He draws the walk.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 26.
That is just too good.
Infield block.
Infield fly for out number 1. How do we not have a player named Crystal? Well, I'm glad you asked that. If you were in the chat and you have not submitted your players, won't you go ahead and submit them? You get two submissions, and you can name them Crystal.
Nope, outside.
You know what about the best part about the new MoveBot chat that I just created is that I have it automatically timed to just come up.
Perfect.
So we'll have some rando come into the chat for the first time and they just see that.
Now batting, the Royals.
That's too good as we have 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. 2 runners aboard for Levi Booth.
That's inside. Steve Wright.
2-1 count. Jammed there, but it's foul. Count even at 2. Full count. Runners will be on the move. And that one is caught by Riley Reed. Reed
Read it
saves.
and weep, Knights. Read it and weep.
Now batting,
Reed saves a run.
number 14.
Lacey Fellows.
Nope, that's high.
Oh gosh, in the dirt, but what a scoop by Leathers.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 17.
Here's Hatmore. And Hatmore hits this one to center field. That's trouble. It's going to one-hop the wall, and Hatmore halfway to the cycle.
Now batting, the center field.
And here's Judd French on a cycle watch. Oh gosh.
It's like pouring rain on a wedding day right there.
That's inside. Nope, that's high.
Back to Judd French's world. That's like the Disney version. Boy Meets World. It's just Judd French's world.
Yeah, it's actually season 7. We're actually calling it the Super Sim Judd French.
Oh, French will sit down.
Now batting,
French, I think he was flustered from the base running.
17.
Flustered
And
from
that
carrying
ball
the
is
Vikings.
cranked.
Heading to Haley Angeles there. Absolutely skyrocketed.
The second baseman, number
Smacked, hammered, launched, blasted, cranked, smashed, blasted, crushed, demolished, mashed, bombed, annihilated, slammed, clobbered.
That's what
slugged,
just
fired.
happened. That's what just happened. All the above.
I like how the last one is yeeted.
now batting, the catcher, now pitching.
Uh-oh.
Bert, actually, I call this an improvement.
Oh my!
Oh, I take it back.
Improve what?
I take it back. I take it back. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
464 Bates.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 30.
One
not better.
pitch.
That ball better be biodegradable because it's in the bay now.
That's high.
One pitch from Barnstormer.
Steve Wright.
2-2.
Gregory.
Strikeout of Rock back.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 20.
Yeah, I call that an improvement. Yay.
Oh, that was a shot. So 2 solo shots for the Knights. They're up 4-1.
The right fielder,
Yeah, it wasn't even close. Like the second I said it and the second the bat swung there, we knew.
I didn't even know who it was at the plate until they showed Bates.
number 47.
I was too focused on the fact that Burt Barnstormer came in. This one will get down, the little bomber special to left.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 11.
And here's
You know,
Noodles.
Again, I give them the advantage in a game 5 situation, but now that we're looking
Oh.
potentially closer to it, they might want to just close it out here because the Knights are actually scoring runs again. Oh no, there it is.
There's the clip.
I'll post it on Twitter.
Number 69.
Popped up, shallow left. Haley Angelis makes the catch for out number 3. Bottom of the 4th, coming up. Sacred, Hatman and Leathers.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 21.
Off the plate. Right. Nope, that's high.
That wasn't even hard. Why was I gonna say hard hit ball? That was weakly hit.
Now batting, the
I like saying foul off when it's in the field of play. That's my thing.
That one is absolutely ripped in front of home plate.
That's how jacked got started because I just kept on saying every ball was jacked and it like get caught like it's basically like a glorified infield fly.
So it's like to the moon.
Yeah, that's exactly what To the Moon is.
Shaz Leathers will ground this one to Reed. Out number 3. A quick bottom of the 4th by Barnstormer. He did not like that clip. He heard that it was posted to social media and was not a fan of it. Gage Deputy 0 for 1 faces Fellows.
All right, it's up.
Ball inside.
Nice. 1-2 count to Deputy, up and in.
now batting, the catcher, number 45.
Can't swing at the ones at your chin. That's for sure.
Well, you can, just not effectively.
Yes, this one's gonna get through as a diving. That was perfect. The choreography on that play by Gibbon and Leathers was spot on.
Number 14.
They got booked with Dancing with the Stars in the offseason.
Yeah.
In between the Super Sim Classic and spring training.
Busy schedule for Leathers and Gibbon, and this one's gonna get through.
Ooh.
Back. Unable to make that play. He'll come back and cut off the throw to third, though.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 17.
He's like, oh wait, shoot, I'm cut off.
Here's Hatmore halfway to a cycle. Double steal. He swings at that one. It was a hit and run. He swings at it. It missed its cutoff, man, and he hits this one to left. Caught by Angelis.
Oh, I thought we had a tie game there.
2 outs, but a run scores. Judd French will line this one to center. Runner around third. Hatman with a noodle arm. It's a 1-run ball game.
Now batting, the right fielder, number
Oh my
37.
goodness. Hatmore almost had his second. French is just gonna, he'll do it again. He'll do it again.
He's just a monster. He's ridiculous. No one comes close to his power, his supremacy.
3-1 count to Marshall, tying run in scoring position. The pitch is outside. So the go-ahead run is now on base. And it's Donnie Driver,
Number 47.
who's 1 for 2. Righty versus lefty here with Driver. And Fellows is on her this is probably her last 2 batters here.
Steve Wright.
Oh, that was right down the middle. And oh, what? French! French!
Hi, Bo Jackoon, I found a man with bigger cojones.
This is French's world, and we're just living in it. And the Vikings take a 5-4 lead.
Now batting, the second baseman. Now pitching, number 19.
Yeah, instead of a property of Judd French, it's Judge French's world, and we're just living in it.
and they'll get him out there. But oh my! The Vikings
Now batting.
now on top 5-4.
Number 19.
Wow.
Winnie brings up a good point. Anytime that happens, it's a Bo Jackoon special. That's the new special.
The Bo Jackoon.
Nope, ball four.
You can call it Bo special for sure.
The Bo special. That was insane. French just said, nah, see ya.
The same thing as the Bo special. You can't look. You just know that you're going to score. And I was going to bring up in the top half of that inning as well that the Vikings didn't necessarily need to take the lead, but they had to at least tie it.
Oh. Tying run now in scoring position for the Knights. Dribbler. Runner will advance to third. And runner is safe at first. Runners are at the corners now
Now batting.
for Andy Gibbon, who's 0 for 2 here in game number 4. And this is going to be popped up. Reed will make the catch.
Now batting.
And here's Vinny Bates.
Number 13.
Oh, he wanted that one. It's an 0-1 count. They'll check the runner at first. And popped up once again. Back-to-back pop-ups for the Knights. The tying run is 90 feet away.
Number 30.
Rock back is 0 for 2.
Reverting back to game 2 form here, that Judd French has them quaking right now.
Oh, jammed on that one and oh, just out of the reach of Deputy.
That's high.
Slow roller to third. Deputy in time. Oh my goodness. Fisac, we're in for a good one.
Now batting.
This postseason is just, it's amazing. I love this postseason. I love this postseason. It's so much fun.
0 for 2 Noodles Nunez. Facing Aldo Ship, who did not have the best of times. Not the worst, but not the best of times.
I did not even realize that they had brought the retirement home in here.
Yeah, retirement home is in. And that's a pop-up. Kenya Weast.
Now batting. The shortstop. Number
It was the best of
69.
times. It was the worst of times.
Riley Reed will ground this one to Gibbon.
It was a time of balls, a time of strikes,
The third baseman.
a time of to the moon, a time of to the bay.
And a little bit of Bo Jackoon.
Plum North, Plum North.
Grounder to third, backhanded by Weiss. The throw in time. Just in time. We head to the bottom of the 6th, and Weiss will lead it off.
Has there been a just-in-time player?
No, I don't think so. No, yeah, there's never been.
It feels gauchy enough to have already been included.
Yeah, true. 3-0 count here to Weist. And he's walked. Something to note. So we'll get Dave Sacred here. On deck is Hatman. Hatman is 0 for 3.
Number 21.
That's not good because he's certainly not in center for his defense.
That is exactly my point. Hatman 0 for 3. He'll need. Knights need to get him on base. That speed is crucial. This ball's going to be hit to right. Will it be deep enough? Nope, it will not hit the wall. Marshall will touch the wall for fun, come back and catch it. And that's out number 1. And here's Hatman, as mentioned, 0 for 3.
Now pitching. Number 20.
Oh, Paul George. Going from playing in the Heroic Conference Finals as well as the Western Conference Finals. Oh, Hatman.
You know, I'm glad that they made the pitching change because my segue transition statement was going to be, well, he certainly do. And it looks like he's due because the collections agency is he hasn't paid yet.
Okay,
Oh,
Paul George
no.
comes in.
We are seeing the utter dissection of an organization, and the man in charge earning his residency is Mr. Judd French. Like he's just it's a video game. Nothing about Judd French makes him special. He's ones and zeros, and yet in my mind there is no doubt that he is the single reason why the Vikings could be on their way to the Super Series.
That is true. And they'll lead off the top of the 7th with a single.
Now batting.
Oh, goodness.
Number 14.
Lindsey McMaster.
Nope, that's high. Be right.
Popped up in the infield. Rockback is there.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 17.
Here's Hatmore.
Ball high. Ball inside. That's high. Be right.
That one's through. Just past the glove of back.
Now batting, the center fielder,
And here's French.
Oh,
Here's French.
our Judd French, who are on the Vikings, raking be his name.
Nope, that's inside.
We come to you, Judd French, today
That's inside.
with the SSBL world in your hands. And a 3-1 count. And that one's going to be stopped by Gibbon. Gibbon says, not today. Judd
He
French.
can bleed.
the right fielder,
Vicky Marshall. Dante Smalls coming here in the 7th. That's going to be big for the Knights.
Nope, that's low.
Dante Smalls has really been locking it in as of late, and he honestly, the Knights see the best performance out of him since he's come over.
This is
here
a
to get through.
crucial at bat. It's a 2-2 count. Two runners are in scoring position. A swing and a miss. Up and in. Swing and a miss. Runners are left on base. And we have the heart of the Knights lineup.
now batting, the right fielder, number 19.
Ball outside.
May your rigging be done on earth as it is in Ryzen.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 17.
This one is going to get caught by French. Never mind. What did he pulled that in with gravity.
Honestly, the fact that you even doubted him just shows me how much you don't. I want to vote of no confidence in our commissioner for you doubting that Judd French wasn't going to get there. That 10 times out of 10, Judd French makes that catch.
2-2 count here to Andy Given. And that's a grounder. A quick 1-2-3. A dagger in the heart of the Knights lineup. And we head to the 8th.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 47.
Dante Smalls will face Driver to start. Driver sends that one to the moon.
Now
See,
batting,
that's the best
second
part about it
baseman,
is when we lean
number
into it
11.
because it just makes it so much more entertaining.
100 miles an hour on that one. Smalls bringing it. And Weist makes the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop,
2 outs in the 8th.
Ball inside.
Definitely think a key here for the Knights rather is they need to get through these batters and not allow Judd French another opportunity.
No, not at all. 2-2 the count here to Reed. Swing and a miss, another strikeout for Smalls. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Bates, back, Weist.
Bates, back, Weist. All right.
Oh gosh. Bates pops this one up. Pop-ups for days here for the Knights. And Rock back, the veteran himself, 0 for 3. Locked in is Paul George, playoff P. And this one, hit to center. Judd French.
Don't tell me you didn't think for a second
No,
there he was gonna try and make a dive.
I thought he was for a second. Okay, Rock backs aboard Kenya Weist. We're in one swing territory.
One swing, man.
Oh, beanball, playoff P. Hits Weist. Here's Dave Sacred. Pressure is all the way up. First and second, 1 out. And a 2-0 count to Sacred. 3-0. This is not good for George. He's going to throw it to second and check back. Sacred hits it to left. Dave Sacred in the bottom of the 8th takes a 2-run advantage for the Knights.
Number 26.
Oh, we might be heading to Shaka.
That's low. Nope, that's high. Right.
Wow, that was a shot.
Now batting, the first
Shaz Leathers. And here is Joe Butts.
We're potentially too little too late here.
All high.
Would have liked to see him come in a little bit sooner, especially with how much laboring was happening there by Paul George.
Nope. Take the base.
I mean, is the first at bat for these pitchers just doomed?
fielder,
Pretty much.
number 19.
Pretty much. Swing and a miss from Levi Booth. 1-1 the count. The runner's going to go. Safe at second.
Ooh, that was close.
Fouled away. Levi Booth looking for another insurance run, and this he will not get it. McMaster will step on the back. We head to the 9th. Vikings trail by 2 here in game 4. The Knights need 3 outs to stay alive.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 10.
Can they force a game 5? Popped up behind home plate. That will find the seats. Grounder. Third base, barehanded by Weist. 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, number 45.
2 for 3 is Mayuki.
Nope, that's high.
Smalls. Broken bat. Mayuki headed down the line. Just in time. Smalls.
The first baseman,
And the
number
Knights are 1 out away from a game 5. Grounder to Rock back. Game 5 coming up. The Knights and Dave Sacred. The 3-run blast in the bottom of the 8th sends the Knights to a game 5.
I mean, that's just these two teams. The Vikings had the bare edge with a 3 or 2-1 in the regular season, and then going to a game 5. It has been so razor thin, the margins in the Heroic Legends, especially between these two. And of course, it would go to a game 5, but we're going to Shaka. We're going to the place that the Vikings have absolutely raked it in. Can they use that magic to pull through?
Not only that, we're now back to the top It's Minshew versus Hurley. Keep that in mind. Minshew versus Hurley at Shaka. It's going to get insane. Paul George takes the fat L. Smalls gets the win. My heart's racing. Dave Sacred goes 1 for 3, but that one hit is all that mattered. We're headed to game number 4 of the night, game number 5 here in the Heroic Conference Finals. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Fisek.
I gotta say, I posted it in the chat. Dean and Dan are now active, are tied 4th among active managers with a 22-15 record in the postseason. And literally, this is like Backstreet versus like BTS here. It's the old guard versus the new guard. Like a stalwart franchise in the Knights trying to get their 2nd ever Super Series, a feat no team has ever done before. And then Hay, who has just ripped it apart in her first season managing. New and old, and it's Minshew versus Hurley as well.
And oh my goodness, I forgot how crazy this stuff is from this side of it. From this side.
Welcome to the Super Sim Baseball League. It's a AI versus AI baseball league that takes place in Super Mega Baseball 3.
Hey, 334 days. This was well worth it. Well worth it. Levi Booth up. There's already 2 outs here in the top of the 1st inning. Minshew's got 1K.
The ultimate edging experience.
3-1. Full count now to Booth. And he'll lift it to right. Oh my goodness.
Really quick in succession there. Minshew and the Vikings, like you can tell they are ticked off right now. They were expecting to be preparing for the Super Series, and now here they are in a game 5.
Hurley breezes that one by, and Leathers will never make that catch. I don't care. He'll never make that catch. That's a leadoff triple for the Vikings.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 17.
No, that's low. Steve, run.
Runner at third, nobody out.
Ball outside.
And here's Hatmore.
Steve, run.
2-2 count.
No, that's high.
This one's gonna be hit to left and just foul. Staying alive. Pitch count increasing here for Hurley. This one's in the Knights' favor.
He's out.
Now batting, the
And here he is, the almighty Judd French. Diving stop by
Oh!
Gibbon! Gibbon suck glove! Oh my!
the right fielder,
Gibbon sucking glove.
No, that's high.
What a nickname. Yeah, old suck glove over there.
No, inside.
That's an old SSVL. Gibbon has a suck glove.
Take your
SUCC glove. Right, Zarby?
now batting, the
Zarby will remember. He will remember.
number 47.
Oh, what have I missed from this league?
There he is. Confirmed.
He's safe.
Suck glove.
From Judd French's only weakness, this suck glove.
Ball high.
Ugh.
Steve, run.
Hoover maneuver. Hold on, that's the Hoover maneuver, Whitney.
That one's gonna get down. Runners are at the corners, 2 outs here for Noodles Nunez.
The second baseman, number 11.
And the runners are going. The throw from Bates in time for out number 3.
That was a very, very slow advance to second there.
Batting,
It was so bad that Bates actually threw him out.
Wow. Haley Angeles will lead off here in the second. Minshew
No.
falls behind 2-1. And this one's going to be hit to center field. Judd French is there
now batting,
for out number 1. Andy Gibbon.
number 2.
Steve, run. Steve, run.
0-2 to Gibbon and broken bat.
That's outside.
Just misses.
Ball high.
2-2 is the count. Strike 3 called.
Now batting, the catcher,
And here's Vinny Bates.
Outside. Steve, run. Strike.
1-2.
Out.
Another amazing inning from Minshew.
He is, I mean, he's doing exactly what the Vikings need. Obviously, him getting the nod over Holiday is interesting as the number 1, but, you know, he's really found his place in the Vikings so far. He needs to keep on doing what he's doing.
You're out.
Because so far, these games at Shaka have been real low-scoring affairs compared to what we saw at Swagger Center.
Yeah, this game is going to be very low scoring. I'd be very shocked if it wasn't.
Victory.
Hurley finds him a strike.
now batting, the third baseman,
His first K of the game.
No, inside. Foul.
1-1.
Foul. No, that's inside. No, high.
Full count here to Deputy with 2 outs. Strike 3. She swings and misses. Back-to-back strikeouts for Hurley. We head to the third. Rock back, Kenya Weiss, Dave Sacred.
batting, the shortstop, number 33.
And popped up.
The third baseman, number 20.
Here's Weist.
That's low. Foul ball.
2-1 count to Weist. Minshew
Ball, that's low.
falls behind 3-1. Full count.
Take your base.
And it's a walk.
Oh,
The
Weist,
first
young.
base runner for the Knights.
Number 21.
And here's the hero from game number 4.
Ball inside.
Dave Sacred. Diving. Oh,
He's out.
I thought she was just gonna leave the ball there for a second. And here's Alex Hapman. He went 0 for 4 in game number 4 in this series. He's 0 for 1 here in game 5.
Nope, that's high.
Almost like looks at that ball and says, "It is not yet your time," and just ran away.
Minshew falls behind 3-0. Oh, I don't know about that one, ump.
Take your base.
That was the same spot.
Well, the other one was a curve.
Now
Eh.
the first baseman.
He's on base.
He's on base, first and second, 2 outs for Shaz Leathers. Jammed. Minshew walks off. He walked off that field with an absolute full-on swagger to him.
The catcher.
He's acting like a young buck for sure.
And here is Kazuya Mayuki.
Foul ball. Nope, inside.
And that's a third straight strikeout
Now batting, the first baseman, number
for Miles Hurley.
Really kind of doing what he did in game 1 a little bit here.
That's inside.
Some resistance, but he's been able to find his way.
Popped
and-
up behind home plate. Will this stay in?
Out.
Yeah,
Ooh.
caught by Bates.
now batting, the designated
Yeah, Hurley is on another level here in the third.
Ball outside.
He faces Hatmore though. Dribbler. Hurley. Showing up. We head to the 4th. Booth, Angeles, Gibbon.
now batting,
I think part of the reason why these games have been kind of low scoring here at Shaka, it'd be interesting to see if this is the case or if this is just me making up stuff, is it's so far to hit a home run, and these like power hitting teams, despite having tons of power, just aren't able to find that extra gear to get it over.
now batting,
Yeah, I mean, when it was banned, it was because the actual experience of watching a game at Shaka was very dull.
I think it's safe to say that that has been fixed.
But that has been fixed. That has been fixed. And it's a 2-2 count here to Angeles. The pitch from Minshew fouled off. Another 2-2 pitch on the way. This one's going to be hit to left. That's going to get down for a base hit. That's extra bases. Donnie Driver. Okay. Whew, I thought he was going to whiff that one.
now batting, the second
Didn't really need to
baseman,
do that either,
number
as
2.
he doesn't have the arm to prevent the second base there.
That's down.
Hard hit ball to first. Runner will advance to third. 2 outs for Vinny Bates.
The catcher, number 13.
And he pops it up. First pitch swinging to right center field. Marshall makes the catch. We head to the bottom of the 4th. French will lead it off.
Now batting,
Really, the difference between like Judd French and Becky Foe is that like French's team has somewhat showed up for him, though. Again, the Vikings' issue this entire series has been leaving batters on base, and they gotta get rid
And
of that.
Shaz Leathers can't make the play there, and Judd French will head to second. The throw from Booth. Why do I
Not
even
in time.
think? Why do I even think?
Why even raise your voice, Josh?
Yeah.
You a complete monotone there. He was always getting 2.
Judd French at second.
I think he has had an extra base hit every single game of this series.
I would not doubt that. I'm pretty sure he has.
He's had a triple in 2 of them.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure he had a double in the last one. And there he goes to third, but he will head back to second. That was a shot. Full count here to Marshall. Oh, that was ball 4.
Now batting, the left
Strikeout of Marshall brings up Donnie Driver.
37.
No, high.
2-1. The count to Driver. French is going. The throw from Bates. Oh, that was closer than normal.
Why are you raising your voice?
Because
He
that
always
one was
gets-
closer
he
than normal.
He always gets there. Never does he not get there.
Ooh, Gibbon.
10 times out
Gibbon,
of 10.
did you
Judd
see the
French
stare?
gets there.
Did you see the stare?
Yeah, I
Gibbon.
saw the stare.
Gibbon stared him down. Noodles Nunez up with 2 outs. Judd French at third. Gibbon stares at French as French walks back to the dugout. That did not
French
actually
was-
happen, but just imagine. Just imagine it.
French was nearly to the dugout. That's how fast he was by the time that ball got thrown to first.
Rock back leads off the 5th. It's a 1-0 game. Vikings, Knights, Game 5, Heroic Conference Finals. And it's a slow roller to second. Noodles Nunez is in there for out number 1.
Third baseman, number
Kenya Weist.
That's outside.
He's been around the
Good
world.
idea. That's a good idea, Robot. All these TikTokers and YouTubers doing boxing, we should get Gibbon and French to box.
It's the off-season content. This ball's lined to center field to French.
I
See, I
heard
did-
you
I did
for
better-
a
I did
second
better-
the
I did bet-
inflection raise, and then you immediately were like, oh, it's this center and Judd French is there. Just immediately. See, now that's what it is, Zarby. That's what it is.
We'll just have a Royal Rumble.
Judd French takes on the ball.
the shortstop,
Plum North, Plum North.
69.
Number 69, Riley Reed.
Outside.
1-2.
You're out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 10.
Gage Deputy
No, inside.
hasn't done anything really this series.
Yeah, especially considering she's in there for her bat.
He's out.
Now batting,
Although I
the
shouldn't say that she is a
catcher,
utility
number
player.
45.
He's out.
We head to the 6th. And the top of the Knights lineup due.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 26.
Alex Hammond's got to get things started here for the Knights. It's only a 1-run game. We saw what happened in Game 4 with it only being a 1-run game. The Vikings are giving them opportunities by not converting their base runners.
And that one's up the middle. There's a base runner for the Knights.
Now batting,
And I'm
the first
almost
baseman,
certain.
number 25.
Wait, no, that's. Was that the first hit? The second hit. Okay. Second hit. Allowed by Minshew. The runner's going. Inside pitch there. And. Oh! Just under the tag. And this ball is lined to center field. Judd French can't get to that one, but he plays it perfectly off the wall, and we have a tie game.
Like I said, anything can happen here with it being so close, and the Vikings just have not been able to convert those base runners. Knights taking advantage.
Levi Booth. Ooh, hard hit ball, but foul. It's an 0-2 count to Booth. Booth making solid contact, but Can't put it in the field of play. 1-2. Pitch count for Minshew is getting up there. Strike 3 called, and another strikeout for Minshew.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 17.
And here's Haley Angeles.
Ball, that's inside.
Go ahead run at second.
Deep right. Ball inside.
2-1.
Foul.
That one's gonna get by, and the Knights will take the lead here in the 6th. Angeles with another double. 2 doubles for Haley Angeles.
The second baseman, number 2.
And here's Gibbon.
It's actually happening. The Knights are actually coming back in this series. It's only a 1-run lead, but they're getting a Minshew, and they're converting their base runners.
If you're a Vikings fan in the chat, you do not want Barnstormer coming in. Full count to Gibbon. Gibbon hits this one to left center. And that ball is out of here. Gibbon points to French in center and steps on home plate.
Now batting, the catcher.
The Knights are up by 3.
Pitching, number 59.
Ernie Woodward.
Deep right. Low.
This one. Bomber special to right. The Knights are in business.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 33.
This one hit to left. Knights.
Now batting,
Fysak.
the third baseman, number 20.
The Knights are coming alive here in the 6th.
I mean, it's 4-1. There's only 1 out. Like, Woodward's
And
coming
that
into a
one's by
difficult
Reed.
place.
Bases are... What the hell? Bases are loaded for Dave Sacred.
Number 21.
Contact versus the right-hander is on.
Nope. Inside. Deep right.
2-1.
Man,
The
one
count is
swing
sacred.
here,
Deep right.
one swing here, and this series could be over.
Foul ball.
Not that swing. 2-2 to Sacred. Swing and a miss. Woodward with a big strikeout.
Now batting, the center fielder,
And here's Hatman.
26.
Deep right. Deep right.
0-2 count to Hatman. Back-to-back Ks. Ring 'em up. Back-to-back Ks ends the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, number
Cycle watch
14.
McMaster. Vikings need to respond here in the bottom of this inning.
Suck glove Gibbon.
Now batting,
The Hoover maneuver.
number
That's his finishing move in the WWE game, by the way.
Ball high.
Are we allowed to show that maneuver?
Foul ball.
Hatmore's got a 2-2 count. He needs to get on here.
Ball that's low.
Whether it's a walk or a base hit, he's got to get on. Strike 3 called.
now batting, the center
And here's
fielder,
French.
number 41.
French with a grounder right to Gibbon. Of course it's Gibbon. We head to the 7th. Leathers, Booth, Angeles. Oh my, Fysak.
First baseman, number 25.
Gosh, this is gonna come down to the 9th, isn't it?
I think so. I think
This is
so.
gonna come down to the 9th.
Woodward ended the 6th with 2 Ks, and he starts the 7th with 1 as well.
Minshew was looking really good locked in, and it just took a string of hits to knock him off his horse.
2 away here in the 7th. I wasn't even
Like
going to
a-
talk about that one.
You didn't even call it. That's how
No.
much we knew Jed French had that.
Here's Angeles.
Ball high.
2 doubles.
D-Rod.
She got things going in the 6th for the Knights. She'll pop this one up behind home plate, and it's a 1-2 count. Woodward. Back to Woodward. What a snag. For out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Knights, and a 4-5-6 due up for the Vikings. That was actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's almost like you've done this a little bit.
Was not expecting 4-5-6 coming up, though. And this ball is hit to right. And caught by Booth. Another downside to playing at Shaka. And this one lined to third. Noodles. 0 for 2. Oh gosh. Dante Smalls is in with 2 outs in the 7th. 100 miles an hour on the first pitch. Misses.
This is gonna be tough going for the Vikings here.
1-2. Line to short. We head to the 8th. 5, 6, 7. Due up. Gibbon hit the home run earlier to make this a 4-1 contest. And he grounds it to short this time. For out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 8th. Vinny Bates.
Ball.
Ooh, just misses inside.
Ball outside. High.
3 straight balls to Bates. And that's a 4-pitch walk. Bates is aboard for Rock back. This is going to be a tough Dragon special to turn.
Ball outside.
This one's going to have to be hit really hard
That's high.
for a Dragon special to occur. And that one was hit really hard, but right out of shortstop.
Vikings have scored 5 runs in both Game 3 and Game 4. And so far, that's going to be the mark for them to win this game as well, if they want to come back. But the Knights have just turned it on since that embarrassing Game 2.
1-2. To Weiss. Oh my! Where did that miss? 2-2 the count to Weiss. He strikes out anyway. Bottom of the 8th and the bottom of the order for the Vikings. They all have struck out today. And here is Neville Smiley.
So the Knights think 4 runs is enough.
No, that's inside. D-Rod.
Dribbler to Smalls. Out number 1. Gage Deputy 0 for 2. I feel like she's 0 for the entire Heroic Conference Finals. She probably has a hit, but she has been 0 for, I think, today at least. And she continues that. Strikeout by Smalls. And here's Mayuki. Oh, no suck glove there.
Now batting, the first baseman,
And here's McMaster.
14.
Has a triple today.
D-Rod.
The Vikings have to do it here.
D-Rod. 3-3.
They can't. A strikeout. A nasty pitch by Smalls. We head to the 9th. Oh my goodness, Fisek.
Designated hitter, number
It's looking like first reverse sweep in SSBL history. Like the Vikings have the firepower to come back. They're going back to the top of the order in the bottom of this inning, but it's 3 runs against Dante Smalls. As of right now, if the Knights can even put more pressure on here,
the center field.
Smalls will have to start off with Hatmore, followed by French. Smalls is one of the best pitchers in the league, but that combination of Hatmore
The first baseman
and French,
now pitching.
and here's Bert Barnstormer.
19.
It
That's outside.
I think Smalls has recovered from when he first came over to the Knights. He was very shaky, to put it
Strike
lightly.
3 called, bottom of the ninth, Vicek. Vikings trail by 3, and they have the 2, 3, and 4 hitters who are a combined 1 for 9.
Number 17.
Gotta start with Hatmore here.
Hatmore's got to get on.
Ball, that's
Smalls cannot find the zone. It's a 3-0 count, and it's a walk. Hatmore is aboard. Here comes French.
The center fielder. Number 41.
No, that's high.
101 miles an hour.
No, high.
5 straight balls.
6
Or
straight
6
balls.
straight. 7 straight
7.
balls from Smalls. The pressure is getting to him, and that one's grounded to Gibbon. Gibbon to short. And we are 1 out away.
Why swing at 3-0?
Number 37.
That's high. He rides.
No way the Vikings are actually
1-1
about
count to
choke.
Marshall.
Inside.
No way the Vikings are actually about to choke a 2-0 series
Gibbon!
lead.
The throw to first, and the Knights reverse sweep the Vikings, and we get the dream matchup in the Super Series. Bombers, Knights.
No. Karaoke auto played in the chat right when the Knights won.
The Knights reverse sweep the Vikings, and we get Knights versus Bombers. The game itself has been trying to tell us that that's going to be a Super Series eventually, and we finally get it. The prophecy has been fulfilled.
I think I'm more stunned than I was at the conclusion of last night's stream. I have no words. Like, I mean, first of all, congrats to Hay on her season. Fantastic, taking over the Vikings 11-3, 12-3 in the regular season, getting that number 1 seed, been dominant, has a fantastic roster, and I mean, all I can say, Josh, is start spreading the Nunez.
Shaz Leathers
Shaz Leathers today. I want to be a
beach.
Tristana part of it. Plum North. The Knights are heading to the Super Series. And I mean, given the way that this roster is built, it's compete now. And one way to compete now is to take on a Bomber squad. I mean, the narrative is Bombers, a team that has been so close for so long to getting a Super Series, and now they're facing off against a team that has already won one. Is this the first ever time that a Super Series champion has made it back to a Super Series? I think so.
Yeah, this is the first time a champion has.
It's
A champion. Yes.
It's going to be so much fun to cast that series. I can't believe the Vikings.
I'm
choked.
speechless. I'm
I
speechless.
can't believe the Vikings choked it. I mean, not to discount what the Knights did today, but the Knights have completely changed the script after what was an abysmal game 2.
Oh my goodness. Let's check the pitching here. Look at that. Miles Hurley comes in, goes 6 2/3, 3 hits, 5 Ks, and only 1 earned. Minshew, 5 1/3, 5 hits, gave up 4 earned runs.
And honestly, the Knights hit well the entire series. They just started scoring games 3, 4, and 5. The Vikings, it was too many missed base runners, too many of them, and the Knights, like, the consistency was there with the hitting. They just needed some help from their pitching, finally came through and was able to stop, you know.
I mean, we'll go back.
Wow.
Look at the top here. I mean, they only gave up 4 hits, but look at this, where all the meat is. McMaster, 1 for 4. Hatmore, 0 for 3. French, 1 for 4. The lone RBI was from French.
Even the game where he gets 1 hit, Judd French is the best player for the Vikings.
Like, there you have it. Andy Gibbon, a 2-run shot right over Judd French's noggin. What a stream. 334 days, and this is what I come back to.
All right, so we'll see you in another year.
I'll see you next year. We'll probably be at that point, you know, end of season 8.
Yeah, about that.
Maybe
that
beginning
time.
of season 9. Who knows? Wow. The Super Series is set. Bombers will represent the Epic Conference, and the Knights will represent the Heroic. I'm Jay Watt alongside FISAC. Thanks for everyone who has tuned in. This was probably the greatest stream that I've had. I mean, obviously it's been 334 days, but even then, prior to that, one of the best streams ever.
It's nice to have you back, and it's to be fair, this is what you can get used to. The league has never been in a better place, and part of it is the matchups are just so good right now.
Oh my goodness. That was incredible. Thanks as always, guys, for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week when we crown our 6th, potentially our 5th. It could be 5th. Who knows? We'll crown our new champion next week. We'll see you then.